Alright, I'll show you the basics of this printer. There's a button down here. Yours might be black. Sometimes they're black or white depending on if the cap's falling off, but that'll feed paper. Sometimes what'll happen is this, for whatever reason, this is the cutter or something. Well, here. Well, like it'll get all jammed up and then it starts wrapping underneath. Something like that happens, and you can just pull it out. Feed it through the cutter, have it print a ticket, and then it should work. If you need to completely reload paper, so I pull this cutter down, pull the whole thing forward, it'll flip up, and then over here there's this little, it's hard to do with one hand, prop rod that little prop rod will come and go right there. So I'll just take all this other paper out of there and show you. So after you take the old paper out, or if you're going to reload it because it's jammed, you got this little, I guess, a spool, we'll call it. Let's see if we can set the phone there. Okay. So you're taking your paper, your old paper, new paper, whatever. You want to have an even edge where the white and the yellow are feeding at the same time or together. I usually just rip it off on there so it's somewhat even. You could even cut it with a scissors, I suppose. Put the spindle or whatever, spool, I don't know what you want to call this, but it doesn't matter which way it goes in. And then back there, it'll go in there. You'll push this little keeper thing up, and then one end goes in there, one end goes in there. And then you can just pull the paper manually because it just kind of free spools on there. And you'll feed it in to this little black slot, I guess, right there, right in between here. We'll feed her in this little black slot. I'll set the phone back here. Okay, so we'll put in that black slot, press the button, and kind of just gently feed it. That's the old paper that fell out. We'll dig that out of there. And then once it's feeding freely, you know you're good. Take the prop rod back out, set that back down. Sometimes what'll happen is it'll push this ribbon off the head, and then it's gonna just print clear. Obviously it doesn't get any ink, so you want to kind of feed that back under the head, and then there's a little thing here that'll pull it tight again, because if this, oops, I pulled it. Now if you do, you pull the whole thing out, and sometimes it'll be loose like this, but you can put it back in, turn that, and that'll tighten it up, and then push it underneath the head there, tighten that up. Okay, I put the white copy there so we can feed the yellow, the carbon yellow, and that goes through the back slot. See, there's this slot here, that's the cutter, that's what the customer sees when they print a ticket, and then there's this back slot. So we put it through there. I'm not used to doing this one-handed. So Put that one through there, the white one through there, and you can fold that back up. So now, here we are. We'll fold the white up, and then, so I got a bunch of extra paper because I was feeding the heck out of it, but you can push that and suck some of it back. And then this yellow needs someplace to go. That's what this is for.